everybody, this is John with Humane Innovations. I'm just going to do a quick voiceover for this video because there's not a lot of good audio on it. So I'm in Tbilisi, Georgia, in the Caucasus countries just south of Russia, sort of east of Turkey. In this video, so we're doing a week of training with the government animal monitoring agency. So in this video, we're in the field for a day and just kind of doing some assessments. So it's really new for the handlers. Trying to encourage them to maintain safe distance while they're assessing animals' behavior. That's why I hand them this pole. We do have a commercially available pole as well, but that helps to make sure that the dog doesn't come at him. It gives him a chance to sort of read the dog's behavior and determine what the best handling method might be. So he goes to get the leash on, but then it's clear to me that maybe the next plan is to try to walk the dog on a leash, but this dog's never had a leash on its head before. So once the leash is on, I really don't want to see us try to walk this dog because that can be really, really aversive for any dog that's never had something around their neck. What I'd rather do is pick this dog up. I don't mind giving it some choices, but if those choices lead to a lot of strong pressure along the neck, that's not going to be good for the dog, and it's not going to be good for the handler either. So I ask the current lead handler to change positions with me so that I can try to get a muzzle wrap on, because I know that's a completely new technique for this agency and for this individual. So I take possession of the leash. Notice my body language as I approach the dog. It's pretty scary already to be in the corner with a dog. That's not necessarily preferable, but that's sort of the cards that were dealt in this particular situation in the field. But my body language, I try to put my body out of direct alignment, try not to make any direct eye contact with the dog. I just don't want to do anything that the dog perceives as scary. The situation is already scary enough, so I don't want to escalate that in any way. So you notice that I have a good pair of handling gloves on. This is the Praetorian Pro, which is coming soon to humaneinnovations.com. But this allows me to be really safe, so it builds my confidence. It allows me to assess whether the dog is going to offer a bite. I put a single inverted loop around the dog's muzzle just so that it cannot bite me. And you can see it's a pretty quick transition. So this assessment can be done really safely and pretty quickly. And now I have really good control of the dog's head. You can see that she does have an adverse reaction, but it's not severe. And then I ask for help because the dog is so heavy. So I have another handler from Mayhew who's holding the back end of the dog. The thing that would really improve welfare right now in this moment, well, two things. We could have brought the vehicle a lot closer so we wouldn't have to carry so far. And if we put a towel over the dog's head, that would actually really lower stress levels as well. Then the dog's not reactive to what it's seeing. Sort of it starts to freak out a little bit as we approach the vehicle. It's just out and exposed in a very uncomfortable way. So there's small things that we can do to improve welfare. I'd also like to see a towel or a blanket inside of this cage and another towel or blanket on top of the cage, which will improve welfare and transport as well. But little steps make a big difference, and a lot of the important welfare improvements do not need to be expensive. So it can be really simple, really cost effective, but we end up with this dog caged and ready for transport.